About, well, there are caveats, there are footnotes that you have to add to Newton's laws of gravity, Einstein's laws, and the quantum theory. First of all, if there's something called negative matter, that is the opposite of matter, not antimatter, but negative matter would fall up. It would have anti-gravitational properties, but we see no evidence of it. In fact, if there was negative matter on the Earth billions of years ago, it would have literally floated away. Now, why are we physicists interested in negative matter? Because if you have enough negative matter, you can violate so many laws of Einstein that you could have a time machine. That's right, a wormhole machine, a time machine, warp drive, all the stuff you see in Star Trek would be possible if we had large quantities of negative matter. Now, to be frank, we see no evidence, I repeat, no evidence whatsoever of negative matter. All I'm saying is that if negative matter did exist, it would break Einstein's laws in a very precise way, such that things would float, things would fall up, not down, that you could get levitation. And if you have enough of it, it would actually warp Einstein's equations so much that it would allow for time travel and warp drive and pretty much everything you see on Star Trek. There's also yet another way of creating anti-gravity, and that is the fact that the universe seems to be accelerating. In fact, the Nobel Prize was given to 3 astronomers a few years ago for this astounding discovery that the universe is not slowing down in its expansion, it's actually accelerating, careening out of control. This means that something is pushing the galaxies apart, and we think that it is dark energy, the energy of nothing. Even nothingness has energy as predicted by Einstein's equations. And perhaps that's the reason why we have an accelerating universe. Well, that creates anti-gravity, because anti-gravity is pushing the galaxies apart. However, to be fair, I have to say that the amount of anti-gravity pushing the galaxies apart is minuscule, tiny. So small, you cannot build a time machine out of it. So small that it's of no practical use whatsoever. We do know that between galaxies, however, there's enough of it so that you can, in fact, push the galaxies apart. So that is a form of anti-gravity that we think can exist, but it is extremely tiny. You're not going to be able to levitate off the floor using this kind of technology. So anyway, just to repeat, anti-gravity as seen in science fiction movies is not possible using the known laws of Newton, Einstein, and the quantum theory. However, there are fuzzy areas. If you have negative matter, which we've never seen before, then perhaps anti-gravity is possible. But, well, don't hold your breath. We have yet to find any evidence whatsoever of negative matter.